And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Taken in by Williams outright. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. One final shot before the half. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Deputy! Pass the 60! Pass the 60! Hurt!
Throwing now, Milton. Short pass brought in. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
This one finds Thornton. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Good for a Falcons first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Milton to throw. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Blake Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So it'll be 2nd down.
Come on. Ready.
Milton now. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
That's another.
Let's go. Check mask.
Toss to the right side. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
2nd and 13. And that one's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
70 Timberwolves.
Third and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Butker knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points and able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun now, first round. Finds his back, Achane. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
It's 7th and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Second and 8. Buys time, rolling right. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down throw by Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. Spins out of one stop. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Out of this shotgun, a give to Achane. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
They kick the running back in motion. From the 24. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving. Another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutin. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Offense to the line for second down. Motion man sent left. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Here's Achane up the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Throwing a couple of yards, and it's 4th down and 5. This is one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. Cracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the set.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Here we go.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Misfire there, couldn't connect.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Kennedy Ring. Kennedy Lions. Mustang 19.
Here he is on third and long. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Kennedy. Back all 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the 46. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons now trailed by just a point in the fourth. Christian Watson with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
Ready? Warrior 7. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
He's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, that right there really changes the complexion of this game. They take the lead on the conversion rather than playing for the tie.
You can just see my head up here in this booth, right? It's just shaking. I mean, the old-timers are looking at some of these decisions the new school guys are making and just wondering aloud, what are you thinking? Well, what they're thinking is what some of the data is telling them to do. And what I love, Kate, it now really puts the pressure on that other side to respond.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Long gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Panthers down by only 1. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Achane. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Handoff running left to Achane. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers have taken the lead late. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response. I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time, they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. But that risk pays off.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. 60 average. Go street.
Setting up to pass. This is Metcalf working that right side. And it's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw. Getting out to his left. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
19 Lions.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far. But now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back, keeping that aggressive mindset as well. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second down carry for Achane. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Let's see what they went with on third down.
On the quick, right?
Here he is to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Panthers getting everyone set for the punch. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he'll at least get this to register as inside the 20 on the stat sheet, as this is down at the 19-yard line. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Throwing now, Milton. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. That is Caleb Ransall.